I hate tension. Welcome to Grumble Goat. I'm Veronique Hurley. This is a show about all the small things that drive Matt insane. This week, it's my grumble. Let's grumble. I hate tension. Tension in my body. Tension where it stores up because that's the resistance in our vibration. That's the resistance in our bodies that says, yeah, you're feeling all this forward momentum of living your best life and feeling amazing, but yet my hands keep aching. And then I can't get out of bed without my back going, woo. I'm like, what is happening here? What's happening? I was lying in bed and I try to get out of bed and boom, my feet tingle when I get out of bed. One foot goes down, tingle, tingle, tingle. The other foot goes down, whoop, don't step too closely, whoop, don't step too hard. And then it's like a creaking happens as you get out of bed. What is this? Now, I know what you're saying. You're going to say, oh, man, it's arthritis. No. It's resistance. It's the tension in our bodies. It's our bodies saying, whoa, you need to get on that foam roller, okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do I feel almost like a 19-year-old? Okay, that feels great. We feel so good right now. You need to roll out every morning. But that's the thing. We don't have time to wake up and have a 40-minute stretch sesh. Okay, well, maybe it's about time that I make time for that. But that's the point. If we don't keep moving our body, we go into atrophy while we're still alive. While we're still alive, I feel like I'm dying inside. And that's because of the tension. Well, I have news for everyone. I'm getting rid of this resistance. I'm letting it go. And the first step is foam roller. And then we discover that the tension point is in my buttocks muscle. I have a trigger point in there. Oh, who knew? Who knew? Because it's taking all the tension away from all those little tiny, tiny muscles in my back that are like, whoa, girl, what are you doing? And where have you been? Where have you been? My muscles are like, where have you been? I don't even know you anymore. And my muscles are like, that was my muscles. I'm responding to my muscles. I'm sorry. I've been busy. Busy. That's not an excuse. We need to be stretched. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I work all the time. I stand on you all the time. Exactly. That is exactly why you need to stretch us out, because you're ignoring us. And that's why you're having aches and pains. That's why we're like, I'm sorry, muscles. I'm sorry. Well, you know, I don't know. I feel weird about saying I'm sorry to my muscles, but I feel like I should say I'm sorry to my muscles. And that's the grumble.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my lesser half, Matt, for a pretentious look and a segment we call
What's got your goat? You're hosting this week.
I'm hosting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're sitting in a different chair than normal.
Well, I'm singing in the same chair.
Right.
Yeah.
For Christmas, you got a new studio chair.
A new studio chair. I brought you here today.
Thank you.
Into the studio here.
Yeah. It was weird that you insisted on carrying me through the door.
That's right. Well, you know, I had to use all my muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to talk to you about resistance.
Oh, resistance.
Yes.
Is this because you got new resistance bands?
Ooh, I sure did. I sure did get resistance bands. I got the loopy ones.
The loopy
ones.
Yeah.
And then I got the stretchy ones.
I noticed you were a little loopier.
Well, you know, I'm feeling good.
Okay, good.
I'm lessening my resistance.
Now, is this a double entente?
What do you mean when you say that?
Well, you're grumbling about, we're talking about resistance.
Yes, resistance.
And you have resistance bands. And also you mean that I don't listen to you enough.
You know, I was going to bring that up.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I've been complaining about my body falling apart.
Yes.
And I don't think it's settling in with you.
Your body's falling apart? Well,
yeah.
As I've tried to point out to you.
All I hear is, have you drunk water today?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you had any water today? And the best way is to get out there and move those muscles.
Right. Okay. Now, you'll admit this. you'll admit that I have a few years on you.
Oh, I will admit that, yes.
Okay, so-
However, people think that you're younger than me.
So I have experience with the body falling apart process.
You know, it was news to me when I started complaining about this, and you opened up and you said, well, you know, I've also experienced that same pain.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You keep all these things quiet.
Right. Well, every day a new muscle or sore or ache somewhere. And you're saying all these things out loud that I have been dealing with myself because bodies just start to not function properly.
I refuse. I refuse to acknowledge that this is happening, even though I bring it up every day. I bring this up every day because I can't not bring this up every day. Because I open my eyes and I have my appreciation moment and I'm like, ooh, I had such a good sleep. I love my pillow. I love my cats. And as soon as I move my body, I'm like, oh, like my core, my back, everything is like, wait a second. And I'm like, well, that didn't feel like that yesterday. And then I swing my legs around. And if I get out of bed too quickly, it's like my whole body will fall on the floor. So I got to warm up my feet, and then I stand on my feet, and then I go with the cat, and then I have to be careful that if I don't lean too much on this side when I bend over to feed the cat, my back will go. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Now, how can I not talk about that?
Well, here's how, I mean, from the male perspective.
No, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Okay.
For this.
So instead of being like, I think there's something wrong with my back. I think I need to get an MRI scan. I just want a full body scan.
I do.
Instead, I
want a full body scan.
We summarize in just, here's what we do. We wake up, we swivel, we put our feet down. We have to put the body weight on the feet.
The weight
stand
on
up.
your feet.
And what we do, the way we get out that is we say,
oh, you do.
That's all of that.
Oh, so I gotta adopt the sound.
Okay, it doesn't release that from your body.
It won't go away.
We just don't have to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
We don't need daily updates on which part is malfunctioning, like which toe is popping today, or which side of the ankle hurts on what particular day.
Get ready for a lot of sounds, okay? So a lot of movements are affecting this girl.
You're gonna be like the locomotive around our.
That's right.
You're gonna be like.
I'm gonna be like
chug, chug, chug. Lots of different sounds as you maneuver around the apartment.
That's right. I gotta call the engineer. Yeah.
You want the full body scan.
I want the full body scan, but they don't do that.
There's no such thing as a full body.
They don't do a full body scan.
You know, there's no Geordie LaForge that has a thing. There's no Dr. Bones, you know.
I'm waiting for the aliens to come and give us the technology of a full body scan.
Oh, it looks like you have aging.
Now, okay, I don't accept this. I do not accept that this is going on. I've been wearing these compression bands on my hands. I cut socks that were compression socks, and I wear them on my hands. Because it gets my arm and it gets my hands right here.
There you go,
right?
all compressed.
Yeah, and so people have asked me, oh, what's wrong? And I don't want to respond to them. I don't even want to tell them that I'm having pain.
Right, because they'll just say, welcome to your 30s, Veronique.
I feel like it's helped. Okay. I feel like the compression socks on my hands have definitely helped.
Fantastic.
But what I have noticed is what helps more is a little bit of movement.
Movement. Oh, I never would have thought that using your body is the best way to maintain it.
A little soft yoga.
Okay.
You know? And then I had a session today with a foam roller.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were making all kinds of noises.
Wow.
Those noises, I haven't heard those noises before.
You would not believe what I felt in my body when I started doing that. And I haven't done it.
Well, no, that's the thing, because you were finally talking male. So I understood everything that you were saying. I was like,
Why do we do this? Why do we know something's good for us and we just don't want to do it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, so I did it. I said, all right, we got to do this now because I'm going to physical therapy. He's working on the tension spot in these are your glutes, right? back here.
What you're touching, those are your glutes.
Okay, yeah, the glutes, the buttocks area.
Gluteus maximus.
I don't know. The point is, it's a very big muscle that can hold a whole lot of stuff. And it does. It holds the resistance in our bodies. That's the resistance we need to let go of because it's the tension.
Right.
It's tension.
A lot of tension.
A lot of tension.
Yeah.
And that's what I just was holding in my shoulder. Now, this is the other thing that I've noticed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your shoulder pops.
Oh, it doesn't pop.
Oh, okay.
Thank goodness.
Well, you're popping it.
But
you're
I'm
popping it
popping-
like Fosse.
Well, I don't think that's a move, but pop and hold.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town?
I was going to do
all that jazz.
tension. The tension. So I'm walking around and then it just
the shoulder's
lifts.
going up a little bit.
It just lifts, right? And I'm like, whoa. I was holding my shoulder in that position for I don't know how long.
Yeah. No, I'm just realizing that now. I've got so much tension here.
You're
in my shoulders.
holding tension
I'm holding
too.
my tension shoulders.
We're all holding the tension in our bodies.
Yeah. But it's also like part of it is like, so our bodies are made up of, we got the skeleton.
We
right?
have
and
bones.
we got the muscles, right?
Yeah, we have those squishy, hard water things.
What do you think holds the muscles together?
Tendons.
Right. Yeah, the muscles are holding our skeleton together.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have to kind of use some muscles to hold it together. Now we can relax our muscles, but we can't gelatinize them.
Well, we can.
Oh.
But you have to build them back.
Oh, you have to build them back. Oh, okay. You get hit with the alien ray gun. They're gelatinized.
Yeah.
And then you got to build them back.
Yeah. Well, okay, here's the thing. We're babies.
Yep.
We're babies.
Yep. You and I.
We are babies always. And a baby has perfect alignment. You put a baby on a table and it's like, I just know how to do things.
Babies are squirrel. Like, what are
they
you
just
talking
regulate themselves in these little balls of energy, right?
Okay.
And so then when they start to grow and then their muscles start to form.
Right. But after they've gone to etiquette school.
This is where I'm trying to go with this. As babies are young and they're like, I'm learning and I have perfect alignment and I am just like, happy baby, so happy.
Happy baby.
Then we grow up.
Oh.
Then we learn. Then emotions happen and parents are fighting.
Yeah, and the kids make fun of us and we get beat by the school bully.
Right.
We get our swirlies.
My shoulders.
My alignment.
shoulder.
Yeah, my perfect alignment.
That's right. That's the tension that comes in our bodies, the emotional
I
tension.
felt my shoulders just went up again because I got stressed out thinking about school.
I almost had a panic attack.
Oh my gosh, did I study last night? That's why we should never learn to talk.
No!
We should never learn to walk.
When we grow up, we learn the tension, right? And then as we're adults, we have to learn to release the tension because
okay.
the tension causes sickness.
Okay.
Yes.
Here it is.
There it is.
This is why you wake up and you're like, oh, this is different. Oh, why is this leg shorter than this leg?
Yeah.
I need a full body scan.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got a massage. Okay.
Oh, okay,
I
good.
got a massage. Yeah, it was necessary. But while I was at work, I literally felt the knot in my shoulder forming again. Like literally felt it.
Did you have a glass of water?
No.
Do you go in and ask for the baby massage?
What baby massage?
Do you like, can I get a baby massage?
Rolfing is a baby massage.
Rolfing?
Rolfing is
Rolling on the floor laughing?
Rolfing is a type of massage, and it hurts.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, because
you're so far out of alignment.
That's
we gotta
right.
straighten this spine
That's
here.
right.
They take out your whole skeleton out of your muscles.
because it's supposed to put your body back in the way that you were as a baby.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
if it gives you a baby massage.
I gotta shrink this down. This is way too big.
No, it puts you back in alignment. All of the tension in your muscle.
When I was a babe.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I was perfect poise.
That's right. Perfect, loving being that said, I'm coming to the planet and I'm going to create things.
I don't remember if that was my reaction.
That's what you
I
wanted.
think it was more like, light, what is all this? It's cold.
Tension.
Tension.
I was talking to a friend
Oh.
who's a yoga teacher.
Okay. I love your sources. When you quote sources on this show, I love it.
They're very credible, okay? And what I remember from the conversation is that your hips and your jaw are connected.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's tension down here, there's tension up here.
Okay. Sort of like the head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yes! Exactly. It's all connected.
It's all connected.
That's my point. It's my point for it all. Is if you have tension here, you got tension somewhere else. If you relieve this tension, well, I've noticed that since he's been working on my glutamus maximus.
He was emperor of Rome.
And I feel that I'm holding. And over the course of the last few days.
Sometimes you do have to hold it in.
No! Well, only.
Sometimes your dad refuses to pull over. Like, you're like, you miss another rest stop, and you have to hold it in.
Okay, I'm not talking about my bladder. I'm talking about my muscles. But like, it makes me think I have a brain tumor. Is
Right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, everything comes back to brain tumor.
And I gotta get a scan.
You gotta get the full body scan.
Yeah.
Because there's a tumor somewhere.
No.
We know that.
I don't want
Because
one.
There's always pain.
I don't want
one. There's a tumor somewhere in there.
This is really convincing me to drink water all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like to fill up glasses.
You do. You love to fill up glasses as if the diffusion of water through the apartment is going to hydrate you.
I find myself at work smiling because I'm a happy person.
Or is it the tension in your jaw?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Tense.
Anyway, it makes you think about all of these things. You're like, do I have gum disease? Like,
Yeah.
are my teeth rotting in my skull?
Every day, that's all I can think about.
I mean, when you have the tension, you're just like, what is causing this? Like, what is going on?
I don't have any of that. I drink water every day.
Ugh, water.
I'm just kidding. I have all the aches and pains.
Okay.
You know how my knee hurts all the time?
I know.
My ankle randomly hurts.
Yeah.
Like, my ear only hears half of what the other ear hears sometimes, depending on if it's raining or not. I just don't say these things out loud. Because it's just, I guess that knee clicks now. That's how I deal with these pains. I don't think there must be a tumor. I'm just like, well,
but
that's the thing.
the thing. You're accepting these things in your body.
You refuse to accept.
I'm
Mine never
refusing.
matter.
Yes.
It's not there if I refuse to accept. If I just smile hard enough, it'll all go away.
Yeah. But that's making more tension.
Captain, there's no fixing her. Her body's just falling apart.
There's too much tension in there.
Darn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a priest.
I know. I think an energy cleansing may help. This has been a bonus episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Veronique Hurley.
I'm Matt Labodka. Please subscribe.
You hate when people say, please subscribe.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Oh, it looks like you have aging. We did it. We've conquered another one of life's little annoyances. But the truth is, what I really hate is commercials. And I'll wager you do too. And that's why Grumble Goat is proudly commercial-free. But to keep it that way, it takes the support of fellow grumblers like you. If you hate commercials, head on over to our Patreon page and see if becoming a Grumble Kid is right for you. And as always, don't forget to Grumble Goat responsibly and share with a friend.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Pa, 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 pa.